After wrapping up the G7 summit in Evian, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has arrived in Paris for the final leg of his Europe visit. In Paris, the Prime Minister will hold bilateral engagements and attend the Viva Tech Summit, which is Europe's largest technology and startup event. Prime Minister Modi is also scheduled to interact with Indian diaspora at a community program. Prime Minister Modi received a rousing welcome from members of the Indian diaspora upon his arrival at a hotel in Paris. Earlier, Prime Minister Modi had concluded his engagements at the G7 summit. The Prime Minister held a series of bilaterals on the sidelines of the summit and also held the bilateral with President Trump, the first meet with President Trump in over a year's time.
Thank you. Thank you.
Friends, thank you. Any questions?
Thank you, Mr. President. We just heard the Prime Minister praise your efforts, the peace efforts in the Middle East.
Thank you. It's great to be with you.
Prime Minister Modi told Donald Trump that the security of seafarers passing through key routes is of utmost priority for the country.
एक्सेलेंसी, आप जानते हैं कि मैरीटाइम ट्रेड की दुनिया में भारत के लाखों सी फेरर्स आज दुनिया के अलग अलग समुद्र में अपनी सेवाएं दे रहे हैं, विश्व की प्रगति में बहुत बड़ा योगदान दे रहे हैं और मैं समझता हूं कि उनकी सुरक्षा भी उतना ही महत्वपूर्ण है। एक्सेलेंसी, समझौते के लिए शांति के प्रयासों में आपने भरपूर प्रयास किया है। मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि समझौते में सीफेरर की सुरक्षा भी सुनिश्चित होगी और उसको प्राथमिकता मिलेगी।
It's a rough profession, there's no question about it, and we work together on it. This has been happening throughout time, but we work together on it. Yeah, certainly. We love all of those people. They're great people.
Prime Minister Modi also met Ukrainian President Zelensky on the sidelines of the G7 summit. The two leaders discussed efforts to restore trade ties and exchanged views on the situation in Ukraine. Later in a post on X, Prime Minister Modi reiterated India's support for peace in Ukraine. He wrote, and I quote, "India will always be on the side of peace, placing the values of humanity above all." Prime Minister also held a bilateral meet with President of the European Council, Antonio Costa, and President of the European Commission, Ursula von der Leyen, with both sides stressing on expediting signing and implementation of the India-EU FTA. Earlier on day one of the summit, Prime Minister Modi held a bilateral meet with UK Prime Minister Keir Starmer, also one with Prime Minister Mark Carney and another one with German Chancellor Friedrich Merz, as well as UAE President, in which the meetings that focused on advancing strategic trade and defense partnerships. For more on this, our correspondent Susan Tehrani has sent us this report.
While in the past few months, trade disputes and tariffs have created friction, the larger U.S. objective remains unchanged. India is seen as a critical partner in the Indo-Pacific. Following the president's meeting with Prime Minister Modi, he struck a positive tone that the U.S. administration looks to emphasize partnerships in trade, maritime security, and deeper cooperation on the global stage. Many in the U.S. agree that India is indispensable to the Indo-Pacific balance of power and that the U.S.-India ties have deep structural foundations despite periodic disputes. And so this attempt of the reset by the Trump administration has been met with great optimism. Susan Tehrani reporting from New York for WION World is One.